Hey guys, let's get back to it. Here on this video, I'm just gonna show you how to create what do you call a storage account, a blob storage account type. Cool. Let's get into it. First of all, I'm gonna use the Azure Cloud Shell. On the Cloud Shell, and I open it, it's gonna do some awesome stuff and do some connections. Cool. What I'm gonna run is a command called az group create, which basically creates a resource group for me. I'm gonna call it blob-rg. That's the resource group name. Then I'm gonna choose the location. Location to be West Europe. Had a lot of luck with that. Cool. That's the RG itself. It tells me that it was provisioned successfully. Let's try refresh that. Cool. Still taking its precious time to show on that. Here. Right. Resource groups. There it is, blob-rg. Cool. Then the next step is to run an a command that actually creates this blob for us. So the command looks like this. It's gonna say az storage account create. Then we're gonna specify a resource group which we call blob-rg. All right. Then we're gonna specify the name of our storage account. We're gonna say my store blob my store block blobs. Okay, forget about the spelling, doesn't matter at this particular stage, and I'm gonna create it at a particular location. So here I'm creating it in West Europe. So remember, bear in mind that this is allowing me to specify the location, and I also specify the location on the resource group. So need to investigate what happens when the locations are different. Chances are you can have storage account being in a separate location um, compared to your resource group essentially. So here on the kind, I'm gonna specify blob storage storage then I'm gonna specify the SKU here, right? Remember, this type of accounts, they are not standard accounts where you have blobs, tables, queues, whatever. Blob storage is essentially what do you call premium SKU offering from Azure, essentially. So I'm gonna say premium local redundant storage. See that? So that's premium local redundant storage. Cool. Try create that. This might take a wonderful time. It's still running. Let's hope it doesn't run forever. So cool. Let me just show you the basics. Because here we are creating a storage account of a BlockBlobStorage. It will show some sort of different type of structure. This one is a standard one. Actually, it looks like it is completely different. This is a standard one. When you look at the standard one, if I could minimize this a bit, if you look at the storage, there's a storage account in there. Oh, that's the resource group, sorry. If you look at the storage account, inside the storage account, what you'd have is I could create containers, file shares, queues, and tables, right? Those are the type of features that I get. The replication settings that I wanted is this ones. You could see blob inventory, static web. So here, essentially, I could use the full storage account capabilities, but on standard, obviously, it's not optimized for anything specific. But cool, here I want a blob optimized kind of solution, essentially. Cool. Let's just go back into here. Let's go into our resource group. You see that we have a blob storage, which is what we just created here, storage account. If you look at what happens here, see this thing does not have file shares, tables, and queues. It just has containers. So the containers that I can create in here, let's just try create one. Container one. Cool. Inside that container, I could upload a blob or whatever. A blob can be anything essentially, right? So I can select the file. This is my YouTube videos that I keep on sending to you guys. All that. Upload something big. But yeah, you could literally upload whatever object you wanted. Let's do that. Upload. That's my blob being uploaded there. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Okay. Cool. Wanted something smaller actually. Let me just try. Okay, cool. That's my blob uploaded quick and fast. What I wanted to show you here was that on my blob, there's this, but you see there's no thing, such thing as access tier and da. That's that. So that's my blob. The status unlock available. This is currently sitting on which tier? Let's see. See, the tier is not applicable because it's a basic blob. But if I wanted to go to my original normal standard uh, storage account and I go to storage account, containers, I create a new container, standard, oh, sorry, container, so that's standard pricing tier. Cool. If I get to that and I try to upload a blob, more or less similar files, the upload speed was not that bad, so I'll just upload that. Okay, cool. Upload. That's still uploading. Oh, I chose a bigger file actually. Cool. Well, that is uploading. You saw that on the other side. What we didn't have on the other storage account, what we didn't have is we don't have file share queue, and that I can confirm that by going to block resource group, by resource thingy, and look at that, see what's happening there. Folio. So now let's go back here. What I wanted to show you is access tiers, that containers, STD. Oh, my blob is still uploading. Something small. Okay, like that. Let's try upload that blob. Just as I select the new one, this one completes updating. Cool. Refresh. Cool. That's my what do you call blob. What I wanted to show you was this access tier. By default, when you upload into a blob, it's set to hot unless you specify otherwise. Then from hot, you can change the access tiers differently. So remember, hot is high what do you call high access chips. What do you call cheap access, low storage. Then you can have cool, which is low storage, cheap high access. Cool. If you change it to cool, that's the case. But then now there's another tier that's called archive. So archive is super low storage, very expensive access. Cool. Those are the different tiers essentially for your blob. Happiness. Thank you very much for that. For me, what I need to do is now AZ group delete. This name blob-rg. Oh, wait, just to clean up my resources after doing the demo. Cool. Thank you very much, guys.